Have you ever received a message from someone who's already dead? It's like an email or a text or a social media notification from someone who has passed away. I have 2 years ago, my best friend Ray died in a car accident. I stood at his funeral. I cried like I'd never cried before. I watched as they lowered his coffin into the ground. I even visited his grave every month. He was gone, or so I thought, but yesterday I got a message. No number, no name, just a video file. I hesitated. My hands shook, but when I played it, it was Ray, looking straight into the camera. And what he said next still haunts me. The video started glitchy, static lines running across the screen like some corrupted file, but then it stabilized. It was him, Ray, wearing the same hoodie he wore the last time I saw him alive. His voice was calm, almost too calm. If you're watching this, it means something went wrong, he said, looking straight into the camera. And I need you to listen. Carefully, my heart dropped. I paused the video, breathing hard. How was this possible? He'd been dead for 2 years. I went to his funeral. I saw him in that coffin. I hit play again. Don't trust anyone, he said, especially not the people asking questions about me. They know I found something they didn't want anyone to know. He leaned in closer. Don't trust anyone, especially not the people asking questions about me. They know I found something they didn't want anyone to know. They're watching you too. Suddenly, the screen cut to black. I sat frozen, the silence in my apartment louder than anything I'd ever heard. Who sent me this? Why now? I checked the email it came from. No reply address, just a name, the archive. I called Ray's sister. She hadn't heard anything strange. I didn't want to scare her, so I kept most of it to myself. But something wasn't right. That night, I had trouble sleeping. Around 2:17 a.m., I heard a faint knocking at my door. Not loud, just persistent. When I looked through the peephole, no one was there. But lying on my doorstep was a USB drive. I plugged it into my laptop with shaking hands. Another video file. This time it showed Ray walking in a dim hallway holding a flashlight. The footage was grainy, like from a body cam. His voice whispered, "If they find me, tell them I tried." Behind him, a shadow moved. The screen flickered violently, then cut out. That's when I started digging. I remembered how before his death, Ray had told me he was working on a side project involving encrypted government files and missing people cases. I thought he was just obsessed with conspiracies. Turns out he might have been onto something. I searched his old blog. Hidden in the code of his last post was a GPS coordinate. I had to go. When I got there, I found an abandoned bunker just outside the city. It looked like no one had been there for decades. Rusted gates, broken signs, everything overgrown. But inside, I found more tapes, more videos. Not just of Ray, but of other people. People who'd been reported dead talking to the camera, warning the viewer. All of them ended the same way. A blackout, a scream, silence. I took one tape with me, but as I stepped outside, I heard footsteps behind me. I ran. I didn't stop until I reached my car. Now, I live like I'm being watched. My emails glitch. My phone makes strange noises, and sometimes I swear I see Ray's face. In reflections? Okay, so first off, I really like this whole found footage style of storytelling. You can just tell it's gone, nah. Be good when the first thing we see is a grainy video of our protagonist receiving a message from his dead friend. Also, the ominous music starts playing as soon as we see the video. The way they use sound design in this series is fantastic. Subtle, but it's really effective at building tension and suspense. The video quality itself is pretty low budget, which plays perfectly into the overall tone of the video. And it's not just the main video either. The sidebar is choppy too. It adds a level of realism. Expect high quality production nowadays, especially on YouTube. So seeing these technical limitations really helps us feel immersed in the world they created. It also kind of makes it feel like you re-watching an actual investigation unfold, because found footage style videos usually are highly produced. Now, as for the writing, it's really strong. Its dialogue sounds natural and believable, and the pacing is fantastic. What's great about this video is that it doesn't waste any time. As soon as you start watching, you're thrown into the action and immediately intrigued by whatever it is that's going on. The creators did a really good job making us care about the characters. From the moment we meet our protagonist at his friend's funeral, we feel his grief. And it's only natural that when he gets a video from his dead friend, we're curious to see what happens next. This isn't a horror video per se, it's more like a thriller, so it relies heavily on plot and character development. Luckily, the writing is strong enough to keep you engaged. In a short amount of time, we learn a lot about our protagonist and his relationship with Ray. We understand why he would go out of his way to investigate. We're given enough context about their friendship and the circumstances surrounding Ray's death. So when our protagonist receives that package on his doorstep, we understand his train of thought. Speaking of packages, I got a box. It's quite heavy. Let's open it up. Okay, so we're getting a little preview of what's to come. Obviously, it's not the best quality, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be a video from one of the other people who's supposedly dead. And this fits perfectly into the found footage style of the video. It's a great addition because it keeps you guessing. You don't know what to expect. Throughout this entire series, the stakes keep rising. In the first video, we're introduced to a dead guy and a conspiracy. By the second video, we're given a mysterious package. And in the third video, our protagonist finds another dead person and uncovers a secret bunker. Each video ends with more questions than answers. And in a clever way, it keeps you coming back for more. You want to know what happens next? I really like the ending here because it leaves us on a cliffhanger. We're expecting our protagonist to find more answers, maybe discover something shocking, but instead he finds more problems. Someone is following him. Someone knows about the bunker, and that's terrifying. The idea that he could be watched at any time, that he's not safe anywhere, that's a great way to leave us feeling unsettled. Overall, this is a very well-made video. The series is just one big puzzle, and this video is the perfect piece to fit into the bigger picture. The writing, directing, and editing are fantastic. The found footage style works really well. And the ending is exactly what we needed to keep us engaged. And wanting more, it's clear that a lot of thought and effort went into this project. The creators truly wanted to build a world we could believe in. A world where the line between fiction and reality becomes blurred. And I commend them for that. I can't wait to see what happens next.